Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to disassemble your high cap Scorpion Evo mag. Now the reason for doing this is I've had it myself where it's not feeding correctly. What happens is it gets dirt inside over time, it just builds up and it stops the BBs from feeding the way they should do. So I'm just going to make this video so if anyone is curious how to do it, you'll know how to do it. So we're going to start by taking the base off. It's dead easy, it just slides off. Just like that. Then there's a pin. See that pin there? Just going to want to pop that out. So that comes out. Pull that out like that. That's one side as well. And then you're going to want to push down from the top. So just push down from the top and pull it out like that. Now when you do this, you're going to have a few bits that fall off. Put that to one side for now, we don't need that. This is a bit we're going to be cleaning. The bits that fall out are these. They're very small, don't lose them. So put them to one side. Now this is the main part of where all the BBs go. As you can see already, you've got some bits of dust here floating about. I don't know if you can see how dirty this is. I'll just show you with one of these white cloths. So if you just rub around here, you can see how much dirt is just on that section there. So what we're going to do is there's some screws to undo. You've got one down here, one here, one here, and one up here. I'm just going to quickly do that. We've also got one here. So in total you should have 5 screws that you've taken out. Now they are all the same size, so we don't need to make a note of where they go. Put them to one side. And now we're just going to gently split this apart. Like that. So we split that. And it comes apart like that. Now you can see the track of where the BBs go round. You'll come round here and they get fed up through there. You can see the dirt line that there is there. Obviously we want to try and get rid of that. So the way to do it is remove this spring coil. Be careful not to let that fly out, we don't want that flying everywhere. Put that to one side. The wheel on the bottom comes off like that. They connect together when they pull back together, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can take this spring off here if you want to, and I'll just take it off anyway, like that. Don't lose that. That just goes on there like so. Okay, so that's to one side. Now we're going to want to clean it. The way I clean it is with some just alcohol wipes. So we'll get one of them. We'll just rub it all around like that. Give it a really good clean. The reason we use the alcohol wipes is because it evaporates quick and it doesn't leave a residue. Make sure that's all nice and clean. And you can give the other side a go in the track. Run it up and down the track. All that nice and clean. Then you want to use like a microfiber cloth, something like that. It doesn't leave any fluff behind or anything. It leaves it nice and clean. Okay. Get the outside of white. The main parts are inside, which is there and there. The outside, the BBs don't enter this section, but it's always nice to give it a clean anyway. So once we've done that, just make sure there's nothing else. Give it a little brush out if you want to. Always use an air can if there's some areas you can't get to. Blow them off like that. So now we need to reassemble it. To do that, we take the big wheel first, which is this one, and that goes on the underside. So turn it upside down and just slot that in there like that. Now, what you can do is put a tiny smidge of oil on that, tiniest of the tiny. You don't want it spreading anywhere. It just helps with it when it's moving. The same with this part. You could put a really tiny smear of oil on there. Now there is still a bit on there from last time. I will just put a tiny bit on. So this is silicone oil. Because it's thick, it's not going to move around. It's not going to fly off when the magazine's being used. That's just silicone gun grease. Now we're going to put this section back on. To do that, we need to, if you've got some tweezers, this part's going to be handy. So we need to put the wheel over there, but we also need to put this spring over at the same time. So I don't know if you can see that, but the spring fits inside there and it's still nicely coiled up. That's all ready to go. It's moving nice. Now if we get this section back, this is that one with the spring and the little wheel on. That sits in there, and then just pull this around like that. That's it, that sits like that. Once we've done that, I want to put the case back together. So this wheel will probably try and fall out. Bit of dust in there. Get that out. Like that. It's nice and clean. Now we're just going to put our screws back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tighten those up. Don't over tighten them because you are only going into plastic. You just need to nip them up. Okay, so once we've done that, it's all ready to go back in the case. Just give the case a clean out as well. As you can see inside there, it is dirty. So just give that a nice wipe out as well. Just keeps everything clean. So once you're happy with that, it goes in like that. Just follow the shape of the mag. So we're going to insert that like so. Push it as far up as you can push it on this bit, because now we need to insert these tiny pieces. Which are here. So you should have 2 tiny retaining springs and 2 tiny black sections there. So the way we do that is put these in first. So it slides in a little groove. There is a small groove that it slides in like that. Then we're going to want to put the other side in. So again, it has got small grooves on this, and that will just slide inside there like that. Once they're in, we get our springs here, and the long side it goes in like that, if you can see that. So you just, there's a small gap. I've just rested it on there for now so you can see it, and then just push it down so it sits inside like that. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. Push that down, and then what you're going to want to do then is push the whole section down back inside the mag, and you need to line up this hole for where the pin goes back in. So once that's lined up, you get your pin back, put it in there. You can use the back end of your punch just to put that back in like that. Put your base plate on, and that's it. Your mag is nice and clean and ready to go. I hope it helps. Please like and subscribe for more. My next video is going to be on how to do the mid cap one, how to clean your mid caps. So that'll be in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again.